Hi everybody, it's Cycle Camp, and today I'm going to start showing some of the stuff that I picked up while in Tulsa for the Wanenmacher Gun Show. I'm going to start though with the place we went first. So first we went to Oklahoma Army Surplus, and I picked up some stuff for my bug out bags. So the first thing I picked up was this little miniature camp stove or pocket stove. These things are pretty cool. They're, for emergency use. This was a fairly robust one, so that's the reason that I got it. And basically, they open up like this, and it uses this Esbit emergency fuel. So that's pretty cool stuff. So I actually got two of those because I got one for my car bug out, my bug in bag, and I got one for my home bug out bag. And that was pretty reasonably priced. They have a pretty good selection over there. I was pretty happy with it. So, like I said, I got two of them. So that was the first thing I got. So the second thing I got was I got some fuel cartridges for them. I actually have some of these already. But I needed, because I'm supplying two different bags, I needed two of them. So I picked up a couple of fuel sticks. And then they had this, which I already showed you once, but this is kind of a real quick and dirty one. So this is actually just a pressed plate, and it has the indent for the fuel supply, and you just bend it up and use it to heat whatever you're bending. And I thought, wow, that is really flat, packed real nice. That might be even something you could carry in a over-the-shoulder bag, or even if you had a pair of those pants that have pockets, all cargo pants or whatever. So I picked that up because it looked pretty interesting. Next to the last, I needed another pair of shears because I didn't have a pair of shears with a safety tip on them. This is used for cutting clothing away if you get into serious trouble, or also it's used for cutting gauze and stuff like that. So I needed a second one. I had one for my primary bag, but I didn't have one for my secondary. My stuff's falling out. And last and not least was I didn't have a way to, I had chemicals that allow you to drop the chemical in the water and, purify the water. But I hear the life straws work really well. So I was able to pick up the life straws. I actually picked up two of them. Again, they had an off-market one, but it didn't have anywhere near the rating for the microns that it would filter to, and the number of gallons that you could go. This thing is allegedly supposed to be able to filter 1,000 liters, which is 264 gallons. So that sounded like something that would be really useful. And like I said, the nice thing about this is you find a river or a stream, and you just need to suck some water out of it. That's really not a bad deal. So so I picked up both of those. So those were the things that I bought before I got to our pals in Wanenmacher. But there was one more thing that I got that I just got to show you because I had to buy one. So while we were in the Jeff Davis Museum, I'm going to come up a little higher. While we were in the Jeff Davis Museum, they actually had the model 1938 B Daisy Red Ryder model BB gun for sale at the museum, and I just had to have one. This is really from my era. My dad was born in '33, so this is something he would have known about. And it's got the Red Ryder stenciling on the side there. Of course, it's a brand new gun, and it's a regular BB gun. One of the things, basically, you open this trap door, you pour your BBs down inside here, and then you close it up, and then every time you cock it, one drops down in, and you can fire it. So it's a multiple firing lever action device. I don't know how many BBs you can put in there. It didn't say anything. I had to download the instructions off the internet, but I just had to have one. It's got the saddle ring with the little chunk of leather and all of that. It came wrapped in bubble wrap. It didn't come in a box, and unfortunately, it has a small ding. Where the hell was the ding? There's a small ding on it here someplace. Oh, here it is. It's got a small ding right here. But I'm just going to take a bluing pen and just clean that up a little bit to get rid of that. And I'll probably hang this up. I probably won't put this in the safe. I'll probably hang this one up over my in the divider between my living room and my dining area, because I've got a little place that might fit. But I just couldn't resist it. The other cool thing about this was, with tax and everything, this was only $24, and I looked them up online, and the biggest place I could find selling them, they were $39.95, and that was without the shipping. So Wanenmacher's is, J.M. Davis must not be making a lot of money on these, because they sell them very inexpensively. But I just thought it would be cool to have a little piece of history hanging on the wall, and something tied into the movies as well. So those were the things that I bought before I actually got to the show, and I'll put up another quick and dirty video to show you some of the stuff we got at the show. I think you'll be interested in a lot of the firearms that we ended up picking up this year. Thanks.